everyone, today's video is going to be a Walmart get ready with me. We're gonna do hair, we're gonna do makeup. I was gonna do an outfit, but I couldn't find anything there and it was a little overwhelming because I went to a super center and I don't think I've ever been in a Walmart that big. But anyways, I went on Instagram a couple days ago, which you guys should be following me over there because I asked for a lot of your guys' recommendation and help on different videos, what products I should try out, and I am so grateful because I got so many responses for what products I should pick up from Walmart. You guys helped me out so much and I'm so excited. I got a big bag here. See, this thing is huge and I got even more products than what I needed because I want to try out more drugstore and I told you guys that, and I really took all your recommendations to heart. So you guys are probably going to see some of your picks in here, and I'm so happy that you guys are loving this whole drugstore series. A lot of you guys are saying you love that it's affordable makeup that you can easily get and try out. So I'm super excited for that. Leave me any more recommendations down below and make sure to follow me over on Instagram. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this get ready with me. All right, so before we get into the makeup, we are gonna go ahead and address this hair right here because I just got done washing it. I've been letting it air dry a bit, and this portion of the video is actually sponsored by Garnier. I'm so excited to be working with them again, you guys. I absolutely love their products. This one right here is their Garnier Nutrice Ultra Color Nourishing Anti-Brass Treatment. So this is for all my blonde girls out there, you guys, and you know I deal with brassy hair. My hair is naturally a warm tone, so whenever I go lighter with it, it always wants to go warm. And I prolong my appointments for about like 2 to 3 months because if I color it too often, it will really damage my hair, and this is how I keep it healthy and long and thick. And that's what I've been really working to after the pregnancy. But this stuff is awesome, you guys. It's going to tone down and neutralize those brassy tones in the hair after each use. You only have to use it once a week. You guys, when I was using this, I was washing my hair, I was lathering it in. I was like, oh my God, my hair feels so smooth, so tangle free. It feels so good. I don't even think I need conditioner. And I go and grab the bottle and I was looking at the back and it says no conditioner needed. And I was like, I had a feeling this stuff makes your hair feel so hydrated and so moisturized. It feels so smooth. So I really like it that it doesn't also dry out the hair, which is really good. And the big reason for that is because it has triple oils in it. It's got avocado, olive, and shea oils in it. So that's super, super moisturizing and hydrating. And that cool tone technology in it is just going to really, really help cool down those brassy tones, like big time. Also, you don't even just have to have color treated hair to use this. You can also have naturally blonde hair. So if you're noticing that your natural blonde hair is not as vibrant and as cool tone as you want it, you can also use this for that, which is great. I will have a link down below to Walmart so you guys can take a closer look at this and check it out. It made me so excited to see one that is more affordable because I have spent an arm and a leg on purple shampoo because I need it. So it's really awesome to find an affordable one. Definitely check this one out. I highly recommend it. Now we're gonna go ahead and get to styling my hair. All right, so my hair is blow dried. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually run my straightener through some pieces right here that are still a little not straight and not cute. So I'm gonna do that while I let my curling iron heat up, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I curl my hair because I've actually had a ton of people ask me how I curl it, and it's the most simplest thing ever. It's what I've shown so many times on my channel and also on Instagram videos. So it's really quick and easy, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and straighten and then curl. All right, so now that my hair is straightened, I got those little pieces done. I didn't want to straighten it overly too much because otherwise it can prevent my curl from holding. So I'm just gonna go ahead with this curling iron right here. This is from T3. I don't know what barrel size this is, but it's a pretty big barrel. It gives me those loose curls that I really like. And I just kind of just do this really, really fast. What I do is I actually curl it one way and then the next strand I curl it the opposite way. So that way they're not all going the same way. And it adds a little bit more texture to it. So I'm just gonna quickly go through and curl this hair, you guys. I legit curl my hair under 10 minutes. It's super fast. All right, so now that both sides are curled and kind of like set and stuff, now this is when I run my fingers through it just to loosen them up a bit. I check to see if there's any pieces that fell too much or if I need to add a little bit more curl. So I kind of always tend to add a little bit more on top here. So I'm just gonna take this strand, grab my curling iron, and hold it there. All right, so here's my hair done and curled. I get so many questions asked about it, but as you guys can see, it's super, super easy to do and quick. I do this every single time I do my hair because I actually like it curled better than straight right now. I'm not a big fan of the cut, so I enjoy it a lot more curled, and it's super quick and easy for me to do. And I also prolong my washes for about 2 to 3 days, so that way I don't have to constantly put heat on it, and I can let those natural oils really help make it a lot healthier. And I've noticed that that's been really helped getting it like thick again. So now that we got done with the hair, let's go ahead and get into this face and kind of match my face and my neck to my chest because I am self-tanned right now. So let's go ahead and get into the makeup. All right, so I got everything laid out in front of me. A lot of you guys, like the top requested brand was definitely Flower Beauty at Walmart because I think that's the only place where you can get it. So I got quite a bit from Flower Beauty. I got some Wet n Wild, I got some Hard Candy, Neutrogena, CoverGirl. Like I've got an assortment of things here, you guys. So I also had a lot of recommendations for natural makeup looks, like very neutral ones for every day for the summertime that are also sweat proof. So I went and made sure to get some items that can really prolong the wear of makeup throughout the summer. So we're gonna be trying some stuff out here. All right, so hair is out of the face. We're gonna go ahead and go right into primer. This was one that was very highly requested from you guys. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. It's going to prep, set, and refresh makeup throughout the day. They had this one. They also had a coconut one that I think I had a few recommendations for too, but the cucumber actually just sounded really refreshing, and I really love the cucumber scents. So I grabbed this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. Oh my gosh, it's like a really good spray. Like it's got a really big radius to it, or diameter to it. Wow. It's actually really refreshing, and the spray was really nice. I was kind of worried that the spray was gonna be like, you know, right into my face, but no, it was actually really, really nice spray on it. So that's awesome. Okay, so since I want this to be kind of like sweat proof and more long lasting, I am going to put a matte primer in my T-zone because that's the areas that I get oily in. So I grabbed the Wet n Wild Photo Focus matte primer stick right here. I thought this was really neat. I'm just gonna apply this into my T-zone. Definitely is mattifying. I like the way that it also just goes really nicely on the skin. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna focus it in the areas that I get oily. That one actually rubbed really nicely over my skin, so I like that. We'll see if it actually keeps me matte. So I have a few different foundations here, so we're obviously just gonna use one, but I wanna show you guys what I picked up. So I picked up the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. So it also has an SPF of 20 in it. So I picked this up in a tanner shade right here. I have not tried this one out. I haven't even seen what anyone said about it. And then a lot of you guys actually recommended the Flower Beauty. So I got the Flower Beauty here, but the thing is their shade range was not great at all. I got a light shade and I got a more tanner shade, and their tan shades are so yellow. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use this, to be honest. But again, this is the Flower Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel. So it's all day wear and has an SPF of 18 in it. And the next one is the Neutrogena Protect and Tint Tinted Moisturizer. This one has an SPF of 30. It's got the highest SPF out of all of them. I thought this one would be also really good for the summertime. So it looks like it's a sheer formula with vitamin A, C, and E. So this is going to be more lightweight. So I thought this would be good for like the pool or the beach if you want to even out the skin tone before you go out and about. I'm just going to use the CoverGirl one. And this one works out anyways because it's an Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous. So it's going to be very long wearing. So we're going to use this one, and I'm going to use a beauty blender with it. And also, as you guys have probably noticed, I do not also self-tan my neck because I like to drag down my foundation. And if I drag down foundation on top of a self tanner, it will make that foundation darker and it won't match my neck anymore because you're doing layer on layer. So that's why I do not self tan my neck.
I saw you last night outside the house. Why you wore a suit I never found out.
looks really, really nice. It definitely has more of a matte finish to it. It's not a luminous finish. It's definitely very matte. So we're definitely going to add some good highlight to it. But it's also got good coverage. It's got like a medium coverage that you can definitely build up to full. It covered everything really nicely. I used it with the sponge, but I think honestly, I think you can get even better coverage if you use the brush with it. And I might even like a brush better than I do like the sponge. We're gonna try out the brush in the future, but so far so good. And it's a good thing that it is matte because then it's gonna last longer. The more luminous the foundation, and if you have oily skin and whatnot or normal skin, those ones tend to break up faster throughout the day rather than a matte long wearing foundation. So, all right, now that we have a foundation on, let's go ahead and get into some concealer really quickly. So I have actually three concealers here that I picked up. So here's the Flower Beauty one right here. So I got the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. I got it in 2 shades because I didn't know which one would work for me when I was self-tan. So I got fair and light. Probably use the light and save the fair for a time that I am not self-tan. Another one that I picked up that was another recommendation from you guys is the e.l.f. one. It's the 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in light peach. I would use this, but this would be so white on me right now, and they honestly didn't really have any darker shades in stock. This was basically the one that was left. It was quite a bit of them too. So we're gonna use Flower Beauty today. It says this is a weightless formula for a second skin feel, and it's also crease proof. Ooh, I like that. Okay, hope it's crease proof, you know? This is what the packaging looks like right here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this in the center of my face. Oh, I can already tell I like the formula of it so far. It blends out really nicely. And the wand applicator is so unique. It's a lot longer. I like it. I like the applicator. I'm gonna kind of bring it out like that because that really helps lift up the face. I'm gonna take my sponge and blend it out. I really like this concealer. This concealer blended out so beautiful. I love the way that even just putting it on, it came out smoothly, and that's what I really like. It's got good coverage and it feels good. It doesn't feel too dry underneath the eyes. It doesn't feel too luminous. It's like just perfect. And now to set everything, I'm actually gonna go into the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder right here. This was the one that everyone was recommending. I already had it in my collection, so I didn't even go and purchase another one because I was like, why do I need another one when I already have this in my collection? It really is a good powder. It smells really good too. I think this is the only scent one that they actually, because I saw it in Walmart, it's the only scent that they had. I think they also have one that's non-scented, which I would really love to try. But I did not see that one there. They only had this one. So I'm just gonna go through and lightly set everything. I'm not gonna bake because that foundation is already mattifying already, and I don't want it to look too dry or cakey on my face, so I just want to lightly set everything. I definitely have to set my under eyes, otherwise they will crease. All right, so for brows, we're gonna go into the Flower Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the shade Blonde, and it's called Draw the Line. Looks like this right here. It's got the spoolie on the end. I honestly don't think they make eyebrow pencils anymore without the spoolies on the end. All right, so this one is a little bit thicker of a pencil, so I don't know how I'm gonna like that, but let's use a spoolie real quick just to comb everything out. I actually really like the spoolies on drugstore brow pencils. I don't know why, but I feel like they're like almost a little bit better than the higher end ones. But now I'm just going to run this through my brows. We're gonna do just a very light brow. Definitely creamy, so you don't wanna press too hard. Okay, so my brows are done. This pencil right here is very creamy. I'm not a big fan of it because it's a little bit thicker of a pencil, so I can't make those fine, like, you know, brow strokes with it. And I feel like it would make my brows look a little bit more bulkier and thicker than what I like. So this is not a complete hit for me. It's kind of like if I use this again, I would use it on the outer parts of the brow and use a finer pencil on the inner parts, kind of like what I do with Benefit ones. I use Goof Proof on the outer parts and Precisely My Brow on the inner parts a lot of the time. I definitely have to say I think I like the e.l.f. one a lot better because it's finer and it's still creamy, so it's still easy to use. So this one is a no-go for me. So now that we have the brows done, we're gonna go ahead and go into a bronzer, and I only got one bronzer here, and this is the Flower Heatwave Luminous Bronzer. I thought this one looked really pretty. So this is what it looks like inside. Really, really beautiful. Oh my goodness, yes. this. I don't know if you're gonna be dark enough though for me. I think when I was looking at this one, I grabbed the lighter shade, not realizing that way I was planning on self-tanning for this video. So let's see if we can make this work. I'm gonna use this brush. I had a lot of people ask me what brushes I use, especially with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer one. I love my Sephora one. This is it's their blush brush, but it's the number 49. It's honestly an angled brush, so I actually like this for bronzer and contouring more than for my blush, but I'm just going to work this in. Oh no. Whoa! What just happened? How did this all of a sudden get warm? Did I have something on my brush? Okay, that helped a bit. My gosh, I was about to say abort mission, abort mission. What is going on here? You know what? I'm gonna swatch this on my finger. Is this coming off? It's not coming off warm. There's had to been something on my brush. I don't know what I had on my brush. What the heck? So I'm gonna do this again. We're gonna try it on the other side. No, it's warm. It looks like it's coming off warm. That is really weird. That is so weird. You know, it'd be interesting to see it. I'm gonna try that out when I'm not self-tan and we could really see it on my fair skin to see what is going on, but it's so weird. Like when I put it on with a brush, it comes off warm. Then I go over with my sponge and it's coming off more cool. So I don't know what's going on. I'm tripped out right now. So weird. Okay, so we are going to continue bronzing up the base. I have to say though, this foundation is making my skin look so flawless right now. I really like it. I really, really like this foundation. I think it's because it's mattifying too. And I honestly haven't used a mattifying foundation in a really long time, I feel like. Real fast for the bronzer. I really like the way that it looks right now. I think it looks really good. And I like the tone of it. It's just so weird when I initially put it on, it turned really warm. And then once I blended it out and used this beauty sponge, it cooled down. So I don't know if there was something on my brush or whatnot, but it went on beautifully. It's not patchy. I like the way that it looks on the skin. So definitely gonna keep using that one and trying it out. Now let's go into blush. So I got quite a bit of blushes, you guys, here. We've got some from Flower Beauty. We've got some from Hard Candy. This is a little trio that I have from Hard Candy right here. It's called the Hard Candy Just Glow Cruisin' the Coast 1332. It looks like you have like 2 blushes and a highlight in the middle. I think I'm actually gonna use one of these ones though, because these are really, really pretty. So I have 2 Flower Beauty ones right here. We have a more rosy mauve shade, which is Sweet Pea. This is their flower pots, by the way. And then this other one is called Peach Primrose, which is another really gorgeous one right here. I love colors like this. And then last but not least, I got one from Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon Pearlescent Pink right here. I thought that one was also really gorgeous too. So we're gonna go ahead and use Flower Beauty today because that was the one that you guys really, really wanted to see me use. So we're gonna try out this one. It's the Peach Primrose. Okay, so this is the inside of the blush right here. Let's swatch it. It feels really good. Ooh, we got good pigmentation too. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this one onto the cheeks. That one's so pretty. Oh, I love how pigmented and how these just glide on. These are so good. Okay, really like that one. So now let's go to highlight. So for highlight, instead of going into the Hard Candy, we're gonna save that for a different time. We're actually gonna go in with the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Loose Highlighter. I actually had a ton of you guys recommend this one, so I'm super excited to try it out. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pour some in here like so. I feel like this can get intense real fast. Whoa, oh my God, whoa. Okay, this highlighter is intense. It goes on really fine and smooth, but it's very like metallic almost. You definitely have to tone it down. If you guys like really, really intense pigmented highlighters, I would definitely say this is for you. but it's a little intense for me. I like the formula of it though. The way that it sits on the skin, it just looks like second skin. It doesn't look like a powder is sitting on because it's so finely milled, because it's like that loose powder. So it actually sits really beautifully on the skin. It's just super, super like pigmented. So if you love the very pigmented highlighters and want that highlight to pop, this is for you. If you want a more subtle one, you could use this, but definitely just take like a sponge or another brush and just kind of press it in and tone it down. That's what I'm doing. And this big thing right here will last you for so long. Wow. I am surprised that they didn't do it in just like a smaller one. All right, so now that we're done with the face, we're gonna go ahead and go to the eyes and then the lips, and then we're done. So I have 2 palettes here. I wanted to grab more neutral palettes because that's what I got asked a lot about. So I got the Maybelline The City Mini palette in 550 Cocoa City. I actually think I'm gonna use this one. I really love the Maybelline palettes, you guys. These little City Mini ones have such good formulas in them. Like, this is probably one of my favorites from the drugstore. And then we have an e.l.f. one, which is the Mad for Matte Nude Mood right here. These kind of like a more of a smokier palette, but also has those like neutral tones up at top. But I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna go into this one because I think this one is so pretty. You guys, just look at these colors. I think this is so beautiful for the spring and the summertime right here. Their formula never disappoints me in these little City Mini palettes, and this is such an easy one to travel with too. And you can create a pretty good range of like looks with this. You can do more toned down, you can add like the shimmer and do like a nighttime look, or do like a day to night look with it. I think it's beautiful. So we're gonna use this one because this one's definitely catching my eye. So first off, we're gonna set the lids with this cream shade right here. Next, what I was really looking at is this pink in here. I think that one is so pretty. So I'm actually gonna go into this one, and I'm gonna pop this one into the crease. Just look at how pigmented that is. Wow.
Saying that you don't want us to fade away. You couldn't let me know. Playing that same old games today.
Okay, so next up, I'm gonna go into this shade right here and put this on the outer corner.
But no, things have changed. I'm feeling more and more. Now it's over. I said now it's over. And ain't it strange?
And then I'm gonna go into this deeper, warmer brown and put this into the crease.
You're a soldier on, but it could be worse. When everything's rehearsed, I just had to say goodbye. I just had to say goodbye. Now I'm all alone.
Okay, so now that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this inner corner. I'm gonna take some of my concealer and then I'm going to top it off with this cream shade right here. So you guys can see such a huge difference when I clean it up. It looks so much better. Okay, so now that it is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower portion right here. So I'm just gonna grab the brown transition shade that I used, the lighter one, and I'm just going to bring this underneath. I'm gonna keep it pretty light, like so. All right, so for my bottom mascara, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Active right here. I think this one would be really good for lower lashes. It's a little bit more spikier of a wand and smaller. That mascara is actually really, really good for those bottom lashes. It's a nice like thin wand and it's got the spikier one, so it's not like super clumpy or anything. And then now for lips, I actually went crazy with pink. And I don't know how it's gonna look with this because I thought I was gonna go for more of a neutral look, but instead I took this kind of warm. But these are the products that I got right here. I got lots of lip stuff. So for the lip liner, I got the Wet n Wild gel lip liner right here. I got it in the shade Never Petal Down. I picked up a Hard Candy Plumping Serum. This is in the shade Pink Cadillac right here, so I guess this is a pumping gloss. And then we have the Flower Beauty one, and this is their Miracle Matte Lip. And this one is in the shade English Rose. That one's pretty. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick. And this one is in the shade Peach Stole My Look. This is another one from Wet n Wild, and this is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick and Nudist Peach. Ooh, I think this one, this one's gonna go. Okay, we're gonna use this one right here from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna line it with this lip liner. They don't match completely because this one is more pink and the other one is more of a coral. So I'm just gonna lightly line. I kind of did it on the outer parts of the lip too, but those lip liners glide on so easily. It is so easy to line your lips with these. That's awesome. I love those. It kind of remind me of the ColourPop ones, but they have a finer tip to them, so they're actually easier to use. So anyways, we're gonna go in with the Liquid Catsuit, the matte lipstick from Wet n Wild. And again, this one is called Nudist Peach. It's actually really, really pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, so last but not least, we are going to set now. So we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber Primer Water. God, it does feel refreshing. I actually would just like to put this in a beach bag or a pool bag. And when you get hot, just spray yourself. Feels good. All right, so here is the completed makeup look. I think it turned out really good. I have to say though, most of all, I'm obsessed with the foundation. The foundation from CoverGirl is so good. My skin looks so flawless right now. Like it's not creasing. It just looks like perfection. I love it. It definitely looks like I have foundation on. So if you like lighter coverage foundations, this probably isn't for you. Or you could even try it and just use like thinner layers. But this one right here is like a perfect full coverage, medium full coverage foundation. Looks beautiful on the skin. I'm pumped about this foundation, you guys. I'm pumped about a lot of these products, actually. I'm very, very happy with the way that this one turned out, you guys. I love it. I'm definitely gonna be using this foundation a lot more. I think it looks stunning in person. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for all your recommendations. Again, make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Madison E9 Miller to like help me out with any other future videos or what other products you guys want to see me use. And also a really big thank you to Garnier for sponsoring a portion of this video. You guys definitely take a closer look at the Nourishing Anti-Brass treatment that they came out with. I will have that link down below to Walmart, but definitely recommend it. It just makes your hair look beautiful. So definitely check it out, and I will see you guys in my next video.